Hi, I'm Melissa, one of the assistant directors of Children's Ministries, here to hang out with kids of all ages for just a few moments. Raise your hand if you like to do things spontaneously in just any order. Okay, now raise your hand if you like to have a good plan, directions, starting at point A and knowing where you're going at point C, point D. Yes, that last one is me too. I like a good plan. It makes me feel a little more in control of things. But even with a plan, there are a lot of times that I feel really overwhelmed or powerless or out of control. For the next few weeks, we'll be talking about a very specific plan to help us love ourselves, love God, and love others well. Now, there's a lot of really tough grown-up speak in this plan, so I thought that we might make our own plan to help us follow along. So raise your hand if you know how to tie your shoes. Good job. Okay. Raise your hand if you know how to cook. Excellent. Okay. So these are things that you might now know or are learning how to do or will soon learn how to do. But for right now, we're going to imagine that these are not skills that you have. So if you were here last week, you heard Pastor Justin say the first step in the plan is simple, but not easy. The first step is to name what makes you feel powerless. So say this after me. I can't cook. I don't know how to tie my shoes. Good job. Now, maybe that's not something you struggle with, so take a moment, if you would like to, and whisper to yourself something that makes you feel powerless. Okay, so as we talk about cooking and tying shoes, you can apply these steps to whatever you just whispered. Now, when you have a hard time with something, especially something other people make look really easy, it can feel impossible. I could give you shoelaces, but without help, they would still be untied shoelaces. I could give you some bread and some cheese and some butter, but without a pan and a stove and any idea what you're doing, it cannot become a yummy grilled cheese. But God is always with you, and when you're open to it, God puts people and things in your life that can help you. Maybe a grown-up who can teach you. Or there's a YouTube tutorial that explains it in a way that you can understand, or a really clear recipe to follow. We know that we can't learn on our own or do it ourselves, so we have to get out of our own way and let God work in our lives. And often, God works through others. When things feel impossible, just one moment of success can lead to hope. And just a little hope gives you faith in yourself and in God. And with God, all things are possible. So making a knot that doesn't come loose for the very first time can help boost your confidence and help you keep going. And getting all the right tools to make your grilled cheese can give you the motivation that you need to keep learning what comes next. I wonder, who or what has God brought into your life that can help you overcome your powerlessness of tying your shoes, cooking, or whatever it is that you whispered? Brainstorm with your grown-ups, and we'll talk about the next steps in the plan next time.